on my brain, crypto, oh you're saying. Talk out with the cool, man, I swear to the lane. Ice on my neck, that shine like a chain. If you don't talk money, man, I know what you're saying. Bitcoin hot, just body stocks. Nas with the 100, but I never gas. I went out the hood.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Malik here, and the market rallied up today again despite all that's going on in Israel and all this war is going on. It's like the market is completely ignoring what's going on there. Like, I was kind of like thinking, at least there might be some set off. Nope. Straight bullish again today. Looking at the technicals, if I was to just trade the strategy off of technicals, this would have definitely been a bullish day. So my first trade was to the buy side, but then when I thought about the war and all of that, I went to the sell side on the second trade. The first trade was stopped out for 25, and then the second trade I was stopped out for 20. And you'll see the two trades here. I have one trade that I took on today's candle already, which is October 11. That was to the sell side, and I already got stopped out on one there. So I have another running with my stop loss at 15,200. Let's see how that does. Looking at the daily like setup right now, I'm seeing a big rejection on yesterday's candle. You can see this wick down, so I'm expecting the tides to kind of turn and kind of push to the sell side now. Let's see how that plays out. So two trades today. This one that I entered to the buy side, the first trade, and that was 2 hours after market open. I entered at 15,072 and I got stopped out at 15,046. So that was actually a 25.46 stop loss. And just keeping the risk very stringent, very disciplined to the risk, and just two trades. You can see that I got stopped out closer to the bottom of the candle. The bottom of the candle was around 15,000, let's call it 15,044, so around 2 pips. So if I had not got stopped out for those $2 there, could have had this trade go all the way up, let's see, about $100 or 120. Could have went up to that in the day, but I got stopped out at 25. It's just keeping the risk where I had set at, so I don't mind losing from that. The next trade now I entered to the sell side, and that was at 15,061. Looking at this, if I didn't change my bias, if I kept this trade bullish, I would have made an easy $100 on this trade, if not more, depending on where I exited. But I definitely could have made $100 on this trade, and the risk was 20. But because I went to the other direction, I got stopped out when the market started to push up at 15,113. So 15,113 flat, that's where I got stopped out. And you can see I had I actually went down with the volume, so I was able to set a bigger stop loss by reducing the volume, and then that allowed me to only take a loss of 20. So if I was right, it would have paid off, but since I was wrong, it didn't really hurt as much because it was just a $20 stop loss. So it's actually less than I planned to lose during the days or risk during the days. So that was pretty good. And then the last trade now, which is a trade I have now. I'm just looking at the market, looking like the tides are turning, like it's kind of starting to get weak. When you have wicky candles like this is when the market can start to get weak or the tides can turn. So I'm not looking for very bullish movement. I don't think we're gonna clear up here, but if I get stopped out 2 times, I'm just gonna kill it for tomorrow. Let's see how Thursday plays, if we can get that nice bearish move back to the downside, especially with what's going on. So this one I entered at 15,150.65, and then I got stopped out at 15,175. You see a nice smooth like estimate of about 25 thereabout. So that's where I'm trying to keep the risk per trade. And then if I can get a move of 100 or more, I'll definitely take that. So this one was a loss of 24.69. You can see I've had a lot of losers on this account so far. Would have taken profit today when the market was up, but it just wasn't at the target. So let's see how tomorrow plays out. Mondays definitely are no good. And there's no time limit on this account, but 6 trades have been placed so far. I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Hopefully this thing doesn't get too bad. All right, see you in the next one.